forward a plan for that. So I think that there's a difference to be considered when you think about this moving forward. I also want to identify that inside of our universal service plan, we will be making the decisions on where we go in our district. And we have been putting in considerable effort to make sure that that's done objectively and fairly and with the needs of the district into consideration. And so we do feel that we are the entity that's responsible for deciding what areas receive for service and when, and how we ensure that those areas receive service and the timing of that service. So it's important to think about what is the purview of the district and what is the statutory purview of the VCBB as it's been laid out by the legislature. So I'll leave it at that for now. And I did have another point on a completely different subject, but I have lost it. So I'm going to have to provide that at a different time.
Okay, thank you very much. Are there any other public comments, Rob?
I don't see any at this point. Did we approve the minutes at the beginning of the session? If not, that might be something we can do quick right now. The thought.
Let's see. Who was absent from that meeting? Laura, not Laura. Laura was absent and Holly was absent. So with Brian and Dan, we can approve the minutes of May 23rd. All right, I'm going to put a motion on the table that we go back to the minutes of May 23rd and approve them as presented in our packet. Dan has seconded. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And Laura and Holly's not present for this meeting, but Laura, you were absent, correct? So you're going to abstain? Okay, excellent.
Sorry,
so
I'm muted. Sorry.
3 yes, 1 abstention. Thank you, Rob, for picking that up.
No I don't know if Krista just raised her hand again or if that is old.
It's a new one. I found the other item, which is a completely different subject. So it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to the board of whether you want to entertain that.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay.
So one of the items that I wanted to bring to the board's attention and the staff's attention that I think will be relevant, certainly relevant for us and will be relevant for many of the CUDs, probably all of the CUDs, is the question around Davis-Bacon and prevailing wage, and to really think about the potential impact in the ways that we can work together to assist our contractors in that. And so I would implore you to consider working with the Department of Labor to create prevailing wage documentation that could enable us to use something that is relevant to our market rather than the urban prevailing wages that are just, it's a very difficult and bureaucratic process because the state of Vermont has not done prevailing wages in this area. And I think that there's plenty of documentation that we as CUDs can help provide from our contractors to help support that kind of work. Thanks. Sorry, I thought my video was on. I apologize.
Okay, thank you. All right, are there any other hands up for public session, Rob?
No, we don't have any.
No,
Okay.
we don't. We also attempted to text FX, but he did not respond. So with nobody from
Yes, no,
Vacuda.
no Vacuda update, yep.
Okay, so let's move to our last item, which is parking lot.
Oh, yeah, so the parking lot, we've got those two policy issues that are still there. And Stan and I will get to those. It's, you know, I'll pull it up. I forgot what it was. They're pretty small items, but it's not that we're ignoring them. It's just we so much else going on. It was about board policy on hiring and the board a board policy on spending, and I guess I haven't seen the need to create those policies yet. So, but and then we added a parking lot policy today, which was to what was it? Jesus.
You're gonna add Doug Farnham to our next meeting and including the federal
Yep.
delegate.
That's right. And also the VCBB approach to mapping.
Yes,
Okay.
excellent. Okay, before,
This is Rob. I realize there's one more update I did want to share. If that's a quick one, that's okay.
go ahead.
We are moving forward. We've been having interviews for the project developer position. We also got a good response to RFPs for creative financing, and we'll be making a decision likely before the next board meeting on both of those. So progress is being made, and the creative financing is finding cheaper ways to fund that remaining money to lower the cost of the financing, among other things. Just wanted to update the board on that, though.
Okay, so before we adjourn, our next meeting is not till July 11th, is that correct?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, our next meeting is
work
July
meeting.
1st, but it's but we will not be making decisions, but we will be hearing from anybody who gets their application in the next 3 days. We will be hearing from them. So be prepared, CUDs.
Okay, there will be a meeting on July 1st. A couple of us will not be there. Okay, with that, is there any other business before I accept the motion to adjourn?
Should we note that we are tabling for now? There's one thing on the agenda we didn't get to, which was the review and evaluation of appeals process, that we're tabling it and continuing to seek feedback. So we
Yeah, I
just
thought
didn't
we
get to
already,
it.
I thought we already stated that.
Yeah, we did table it. Yep.
Oh, we did state, I'm sorry. I don't remember
Yep.
saying, okay.
No worries. All right, I move we adjourn. There's a second.
Second.
My dog says adjourn as well. Those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed. All right, we are adjourned. Thank you all.
Yep. Thank you.
All right.